else? Is there anything else I really have for today? Oh yeah, the party. Okay, I'll finish it off with this. We'll watch a couple of these, maybe like 4 or 5 of them. I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But we're gonna go through a couple of these things, and yeah, just see where it goes. What do you say, guys? What do you say? And then I'll probably call it a stream there. Let's jump into it. I should introduce this guy, shouldn't I? Huh? So, this is Pars. More Pars. He is a content creator on YouTube. I actually didn't check to see if he has other socials. He probably, like, obviously everyone does. Like, he has a TikTok and everything, and even a Twitch. Oh, actually, no, that's not surprising because his videos are mainly like gameplay videos and that type of stuff. Honestly, I'm a little sad that he doesn't make any of these shorts into long form content because they are extremely funny in my opinion. But yeah, this was recommended to us by one of the people in chat, one of our chatters. He apparently likes this guy and he wanted me to watch some of his shorts. I watched a couple of them on my own time and I thought they were really funny, so we're just gonna jump into some of them. Let's do it.
This isn't a spider. It's a snake.
What?
Introducing the Iranian spider-tailed horned viper. As the name suggests, it's a snake.
Dude, what the fuck?
This.
Oh, you can see how it's moving back there.
Isn't
yeah. But
spider.
Dude, that actually gives me chills. Like, holy shit. Could you imagine? Could you actually imagine that? It's a spider. It looks like it literally has a lure. A snake that likes to go fishing with birds. It's like, here, we'll make an insect tail. That way it's something we'll try and come and grab at it. And the moment it does, we gank it.
It's a snake.
Lord. And yeah, it was a bird.
Introducing the Iranian spider-tailed horned viper. As the name suggests.
Well, it's Iranian, yeah. The ones I saw were mostly in Australia. And I mean, he is Australian, as you can tell from his accent. Man is thoroughbred wallaby, if I do say so. But yeah, alright, so he does do other ones from other areas.
Native to
Very
Iran.
Interesting.
And you are all probably wondering why the f this snake has decided to attach a cosplay of the average Australian resident to his tail. The answer is
wait a second.
Australia's skin.
Oh, hold up.
Is
I did not mean to do that,
spider.
but that's kind of crazy. Oh.
It's a snake. Introducing the Iran KFC. But
no, I need to see that. He literally put himself on there, didn't he?
Average Australian resident to his tail.
Literally put the same hat and everything on him. That's great.
The answer
Victorian bitter.
is food.
Or Victoria bitter.
Every known snake species is a predator. Some eat Bambi, others eat Remy, and the spider tail, not unlike myself, absolutely fucking loves KFC.
Hey, chicken!
Famously tend to
loves
fly.
KFC.
Last I checked, note don't have wings.
You would think.
How does this viper get his
Who needs wings when you have a
lure?
lure?
The answer is, again, food. You see, birds eat insects, and the spider tail knows this. So rather than trying to chase...
I've evolved. I've evolved to be the apex predator on this block. You think you simple canary can just swoop down and get a free meal? No, you will be mine.
Prey down. This lazy fucker has evolved the evolutionary equivalent of DoorDash. You see, the viper feels like a meal. It'll start the hunt by finding a nice rocky outcrop to curl up on like a couch. And due to the camouflage on his scales, this snake becomes practically invisible.
That was crazy. I couldn't tell it in there. I mean, I'm not even gonna go back. I could not see it in there at all.
He begins to slowly wiggle his tail back and forth.
That is crazy. Like the way it moves. Like, see how it like kind of like goes back like that?
This is him placing his Uber Eats order.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, up in the air, our undercooked chicken tender is flying around when...
Undercooked chicken tender?
A free meal.
Yeah.
What a delectable bug, just sitting there on that rock. And so,
Going
20
back and
swoops
forth.
down to grab himself an insect Happy Meal.
And becomes the Happy Meal himself.
About to reach his meal. This isn't a spider. It's a snake.
Delivery on site. Oh, man.
Australia's scariest spider is hiding a deep secret.
All right.
But what is it? Well, introducing the
Oh, my God.
Land Down Under and...
Welcome to the land down under, where we have spiders the size of small children. Welcome to the land down under, where you could see where a spider could also be your steering wheel. Welcome to the land down under, where everything is out to kill ya.
Sing the Huntsman, native to the land down under,
The
and
Huntsman
the
is
number
crazy.
one cause of tourists absolutely shitting themselves on camera.
Ah!
And look,
Dude, that was an actual scream. That wasn't that wasn't me making a joke scream. That was actually visceral. I did not enjoy that. Don't do that again to me.
I will be the first to admit, yeah, this looks scarier than a f***ing job application. Ass leg.
Big day for the unemployed. Let's go. The unemployed YouTubers. Everyone fears this giant monster of a spider. Again, this thing, I feel like if I put this on my, I feel like it could stretch across my monitor. It's that fucking big.
And the hair make him look like Slender Man's testicle. Now, as if having a negative charisma stat wasn't bad enough, I regret to inform you.
Hey, it might have negative charisma, but it's got that dog in it. It's got that blood-hungry dog.
That the huntsman spider grows up to 30 fucking centimeters.
I just got chills, guys. Hold on. Is that a full foot? That's a full foot, right? It can get a foot. The huntsman spider can get to a foot long. You're telling me a full huntsman spider can be 12 inches, 30 centimeters. Dude, imagine how big those fangs are. Are these things poison? They probably aren't. Honestly, these things probably aren't poisonous, just out of the fact of sheer size. Generally, like, size for insects, size means not poisonous, especially arachnids, but I swear I hope this is. And also, this I knew they were big. I didn't know they were this big. This is another reason why I will never go to Australia.
Spider on the planet by leg span, and legally allowing Subway to market him as a foot long.
That's right.
Now, being the spider equivalent of a Ford F-150, you'd think he'd have the common decency to be slow.
Good old American Fords. Nope. This thing's fast.
Unfortunately,
you see these things again. Those videos, I've seen videos of huntsman spider. I'm sure plenty of us have too. Where those things just go from 0 to 100. They jump at breakneck speed. Those things break the sound barrier. They're like, it's literally like there's a time skip, and by the time you realize that it's the next year, it's already like right on top of your face.
The huntsman is fucking turbocharged.
Oh my god.
Now, it's usually at this point in the video that I would inform you that he is also highly venomous, because it's Australia.
No,
however,
it's not.
That's his big secret. The huntsman is a big sweetheart.
Oh, kawaii desu. Kawaii desu. Oh, sugoi desu. Oh, he's so cute.
Looking like an SCP, huntsmen are incredibly
It does look
timid,
like an SCP,
and on the
yeah,
rare
yeah.
occasion they do bite, their venom is harmless. In fact, seeing one of
huntsmen, they do have venom though? I don't like that. I mean, it's harmless, so like it's whatever, but like they can still bite you. Every time if I could show you, if I could turn on my hand cam right now, I would, and show you that I have goosebumps all up my arm right now. Every time I see this living demon in the flesh, I'm going to cry. If I ever see this thing on the street, I'm turning around and moving to a new city.
these bad boys in your house is a blessing in disguise, because if you see a huntsman in your home, I guarantee you won't see any annoying ass flies or mosquitoes.
Oh yeah, them motherfuckers are dead. Them motherfuckers are gone. However, I will say, if it stays there long enough, it's gonna lay eggs, and you're gonna have a bunch of little huntsman spiders. I don't think you want that either.
Mosquitoes, because he's eating them. You see, he understands he's big enough that he should be paying rent, and so he contributes to the household.
He understands that he actually takes up heat. He has his own social security number. Bro, he has to drive to work every day. He has to pay alimony, all that stuff. Man's gotta make do.
Pest control.
There you go.
I personally have had one of these bad boys as an 8-legged roommate, and I can tell you, they're pretty good company. Except for the part where they cause car crashes.
Except for the part where they cause car crashes. Well, yeah. Dude, I'll be real with you. This reminds me, I actually did get into an accident one time because there was a actually no. Did I get into? No, I almost got into an accident. Never mind. I actually no. I can't remember anymore. I've gotten into a few of them over my years, and they've kind of fucked with my brain. But if I remember correctly, it was a spider that literally was. So it was it was either like on my dashboard or something like that. Actually, there were 2 times. Then it's actually almost happened twice. Now I'm thinking about it. But yeah, the one time I did actually think this is the one I'm talking about, where like it jumped onto me, and I literally like swerved and like I freaked out. I ended up getting into a car accident. The second time was a spider when I was heading home from work, and it literally just started dropping down in front of me while I'm driving, and I don't slam on my brakes, but I start slowing down. I look for the nearest place I can pull over, got out of my car, and literally hit that motherfucker out of my car. Like, it was literally hanging there. You know, I like how, like, there's, like, those, when you're first learning how to play baseball and stuff, and they just have, like, the things on, like, a stand, and, like, you can hit it, and there's a string that comes back. Yeah, I basically just smacked it. It was staying there perfectly still. I was like, you gone.
Yeah, you see, huntsmen like to hide in tight spaces and cracks, and they do it by flattening out their body to fit into the gap.
Yeah.
Now, in the house, that usually means you'll just find them behind a painting, but when you're flying down the highway at 110k an hour and decide to flip down the sun visor because God is trying to flashbang you...
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
they
you
like to sleep in there, and you've just dropped one in...
I would crash. I would crash. Oh my God. I'm about to crash out just thinking about this fucking thing. Could you imagine you pull down your sun visor and you just see this devil looking at you from the visor, and it's like, hi, how you doing? Comes down. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Like the fucking Undertaker from the top ropes just jumps on you, and you're just like, ah!
Sleep in there, and you've just dropped one into your lap.
Ah!
Now, whatever you do, don't panic, or you're gonna crash the...
Yeah. Yep.
Australia's scariest spider is...
Uber Eats knows football.
If you see this thing T-pose, run!
Is that an echidna?
Introducing the anteater, a goofy little creature native to Brazil, and to understand why the absolute
if it
stance
T-poses
on
on
this
you,
bad boy is a threat to your health, you're gonna have to understand a little about his lifestyle first. Now listen, I know this may come as a shock to you, but the anteater eats ants. And weighing in at 40 kilos and
a lot of ants.
1.8 meters in length, he needs to consume upwards of 40,000 ants per day. Now, in order to help him hit his bulking goals, the anteater has a mystery mouse tool stored inside that XL sniffer.
Yeah. What do it for you? Oh, I love that soundbite. That's one of my favorite soundbites, bud. Dude, anteaters are actually kind of sick. Their tongues are fucking insanely long. What that tongue do? Gene Simmons is actually rolling over in his grave. Well, he's not dead yet, but rolling over in his grave whenever he sees an anteater's tongue, because he's like, I can't do that.
60
Yeah, buddy. What you know about that long tongue?
Designed to snake its way down an ant colony's tunnel network, smash into their living room, and
then just like lasso a couple of them. I think it's like also kind of sticky. So like what happens is like they just kind of like they'll hit like a bunch of ants with it, and they'll just like kind of slurp them all up in one big like fruit roll up.
Dump the entire cast of Bug's Life and convert them into a high-calorie meal.
Nice.
However, what that tongue do only goes so far, as an ant colony can extend up to 4 meters underground, and termites live in high-rises, which means our boy here is going to have to do a little excavation to get to the goods.
Yeah, they can dig. They got claws.
An anteater can't go down to Bunnings and buy a shovel.
No, they got claws. They got claws.
With the combat knives he has for claws.
Yeah.
Anteaters are permanently cosplaying Freddy Krueger with a set of 4-inch claws, which, proving the effectiveness of a few inches, can crack through f***ing...
Yeah, 4 inches doing its job. 4 inches is perfect. That's all you ever need. 4 inches to get a job done.
Now, these work great for digging, but they are also more than capable of flatlining you.
Yep.
When threatened, the anteater will rear up into a defensive T-pose. This is your sign, if you are smart, to turn around
and run
all the way off. If, however, you were, say, some dumbass trophy hunter who really felt the need to try and stab an animal for no reason.
Wait a second. This actually happened? Some trophy hunter decided to go and hunt one of these things for no reason and ended up being put on a mixtape by this thing? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go shank this thing in the throat. Then he walks up, he's like, oh shit, I only came with 1 knife. This thing's got 2. Or more like 4 of them.
Other than ego,
just
the
eats him out.
Will
eats out his
swipe
soul.
at you with those claws, which are at the
gash you.
Perfect height to nail you in a thigh. Slip through your flesh like butter.
Cut your carotid, cut a main artery in your fucking leg, and then you bleed out on the ground in less than a fucking minute.
And sever your
femoral artery, not carotid. Carotid is in your arm. Femoral artery. Literally one of the most important veins in your body. And if that gets cut, it's GG's, bro. You have like minutes to live. I think it's literally like 3 to 5 minutes to live. Hold on. I'm pretty sure it's like a couple minutes to live. How long till you bleed out from femoral artery? I'm pretty sure it's only a couple minutes because it really isn't that. If even like 3 minutes, because this is a main supply of blood. Like look at this. Like you can cut one of these, it's fine. Like you'll heal, you won't bleed out. You cut this and it's gone.
Artery.
It's GG's.
Forcing you to bleed out in 2 minutes while the anteater watches you go meet your ancestors. Can you imagine having to explain to your ancestors who felled woolly mammoths you got your shit packed up by the most unserious creature on the planet hitting a T-pose?
Right? Dominance asserted.
Dolphins get drunk.
I think I've heard about this,
Well, you see, the dolphin is by far and away the smartest animal in the ocean. In fact, they're actually the second smartest thing on the planet, just behind you and me. This means they are smart enough to understand that the ideal way to spend your night is more plastered than Chad and Max on the Cold Bombs episode.
Let's go!
There is just one problem. Last I checked, there's no bottle-o in Bikini Bottom.
Oh,
so how does a dolphin get fired for all? Simple. They abuse pufferfish.
Wait, what?
Due to the lack of underwater alcohol, dolphins need to find other ways to get there.
Pufferfish have toxins in them. Oh my god. Pufferfish have toxins. You're telling me they literally go for the pufferfish so that way they can dope up on the shit? Are you sure they're getting wasted? Are you sure they're not fucking dope fiends, bro?
Their fix, which is where SpongeBob's driving instructor comes in. You see, pufferfish contain this really cool and totally not dangerous substance called tetrodotoxin. What is tetrodotoxin? You know, it's only one of the most potent natural neurotoxins on the fucking planet.
That's why they have to cut that shit out of them very carefully whenever they serve it to you, because if any of it gets on the food or it gets anywhere, it can be a very bad time for whoever eats it. It can kill people. Like tetrodotoxin is literally a poison, a danger poison that will kill you. That will kill you easily and in low doses.
Will freeze your heart and lungs in under an hour with a tiny dose. And it's the reason why cooking a pufferfish requires a dexterity check so you don't, poison gland and
hey, I'm playing Baldur's Gate 2 right now. He rolled a crit fail. Oh, that's rough. Ooh.
Now, puffers carry this as a defense mechanism as poison accumulates in their organs and skin. Why is that important? Well, you see, I kind of lied. Dolphins don't get drunk. They get high.
Yeah, I'm about to say these guys ain't getting schwasty. These guys are getting straight up like fucking. They're doing like the fent down. They're doing fent under the sea, undersea fent, bro. This is the equivalent of that. They are doing one of the most dangerous and toxic substances known to man in slow and like doses. The smallest of doses can kill someone. And they're just like, fuck it, we ball.
Neurotoxin. Pods of dolphins will bully pufferfish until they inflate, then partake in a literal puff pass.
Wait, what?
Inflate, then
They
partake
fuck
in
with
a
them?
Pods of dolphins will bully pufferfish until they inflate, then partake in a literal puff pass. By lightly squeezing the puffer in their mouth, they receive a small dose of neurotoxin, which has a narcotic effect, allowing Flipper here to trip balls before passing the unhappy basketball onto the next submarine stoner.
Oh my lord.
Flipper and friends
Dude, submarine stoner is actually freaking top tier and 100% accurate.
Deadliest neurotoxin on the planet. And said, fuck it, let me try some of that.
Yeah, dolphins? Right? He said, pass it to the right. Pass them over here, fam. Alright, we'll watch like one or two more.
Aren't scary, except for this one.
What is that?
This one's Australian.
Except for this one. This one's an Aussie. So you know what that means. It's poisonous. It's poisonous. It's under the sea. It's a venom. It's a predator. It's not even a herbivore. It's gonna kill you. It's literally hunting humans.
This one's Australian.
Why is it? You don't even need to give it the cigarette. I'll be real with you. I know I've already gone back multiple times, but this right here looks like a lit cigarette, does it not? Like this right here, this little end piece. Bro is already puffing.
Introducing the cone snail, an aquatic mollusk native to the land down under. And
down
as
under.
seems to be the requirement when sharing your postcode with a kangaroo, you guessed it. It can quite easily cause your neck snap to be in a coffin. And the way it can achieve it is this bad boy right here. You see, despite most snails having a reputation for being slow goobers that get folded by a salt shaker,
that shit shoots out, huh?
The cone snail is a highly effective ambush predator. And you may be wondering, how the fuck...
What'd I tell you? I told you, it's a carnivore. This isn't an herbivore. This ain't no friendly snail. This is literally something that's out for blood. It goes hunting for its meals, and you're going to be one of them. We're going to put you on a pack.
Slower than the GTA 6 development cycle, hunts anything. Well, that's simple. It has a grappling hook.
Nice.
That's right. Gary's murderous little cousin here is a roadhog, mate.
Let's go.
And he hunts by slowly but surely stalking up on his prey until he's just within range, and then bang! The cone snail does a quarter circle input, spitting out a toothed harpoon at 90 kilometers.
Does a what?
Bang! The cone snail does a quarter circle.
So it does a quarter
input, spitting.
It does the up, down, left, right cheat code squares, and next thing you know, it gets the ultimate ability. It gets a legendary weapon.
A hour. This harpoon then nails its prey, allowing them to reel it in like
this snail goes fishing.
Scorpion.
Oh yeah, as I said.
Bad enough, as seems to be a requirement for spawning on Australian servers.
It's gotta be venomous.
Venomous.
Yeah.
That
let's
harpoon
go.
also injects
neurotoxin
prey with a highly potent neurotoxin.
Called it. Dude. Oh my god, I'm never going to Australia in my life. Not even the snails are safe here. Bro, even the snails have a neurotoxin. Oh, like at this point, I'm wondering. I would rather the huntsman spider coming out of my what is it, painting, rather than going for a quick dip in the local swimming hole and ending up on a fucking poster.
Paralyzes it. This means it cannot put up a fight as it is sucked into the snail's ginormous maw.
Oh my god!
Nightmarish version of Kirby.
Yeah.
And you know, just in case you thought for once you might be safe. Cone snail venom is potent enough to kill 700 people with one sting.
Yeah. I'm not. I don't want to go to Australia ever. Oh my god. I literally, just so you know, I literally just picked my feet up off of the ground. I picked my feet up off of the ground, and now I'm sitting crisscross applesauce in my chair because I don't trust anything in this life anymore. I'm not even in Australia.
Oh yeah, and there's no antivenom
for me
because it's not enough that it can kill me.
Wait, what?
No, I have to die knowing there is zero counterplay.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, and there's no antivenom because it's not enough that it can.
Oh, I see. He's okay. Yeah. You're telling me this thing doesn't have a cure? When I said it puts you on a poster, it literally puts you on a poster. We're talking about a snail that can literally end a whole bloodline with one move, with one swing of its hook. Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
No, I have
terrifying.
to die knowing
That's
there is
terrifying.
zero counterplay. Who balanced this
Me releasing, I lost to Mullis player. Me realizing, yeah.
This shrimp
Oh, is this the boxing shrimp? Dude, this shrimp is sick. All right, this is gonna be the last one, but look at this shrimp.
can cause explosions.
My
wait.
main goal is to blow up.
Maybe not.
Introducing the mantis shrimp. Native to
No,
the
it
West-
is. It's the mantis shrimp. This shit has like literal boxing gloves for claws. They're curled up, and then in this, I think it's like faster than like a sonic boom. It can literally just flick out its claw and knock a thing unconscious at killing it or paralyzing it.
Indo-Pacific Ocean and possibly the coolest crustacean under the sea. Because
Under
this
the sea.
fluorescent armored sausage is actually a voracious, bloodthirsty predator
Oh,
rocking
yeah.
enough
Got
surveillance
hands.
equipment to scare the CIA with a weapon powerful enough to surpass Metal Gear. See,
Man's
the mantis
rocking the
shrimp is
hammer.
a highly effective predator, and they find and track their prey with
No, not the
easily
back
the
of
most
disrespect is
advanced set of
crazy.
eyes on the fucking planet. First
Yep.
off, each of these eye stalks can rotate
Wait, what the
independently
heck?
like a periscope, giving them a full 360 degrees of vision.
Nice.
However, more importantly, they can see colors we can't. You see, the mantis
What do you mean they can see colors we can't? I can see color. What type of colors can't humans see? Excuse me?
shrimp's eyes contain a full 15 photoreceptor cones compared to our 3, which is a
So they have a lot better eyesight than us. Good to know. Good to know. I need to get some
fancy
implants
way of
real
saying
quick.
they can see in 16K HDR with ray
Uh-huh.
tracing enabled at 500 render distance.
Oh my piece.
Now, not only is the visual clarity unmatched, they can also see into the infrared and ultraviolet light spectrums. And despite
So they literally have night vision. This is literally like a SEAL Team 6 operation, like crustacean, huh? This guy is literally like a whole fucking SWAT team by himself. This guy can invade anything and take out anything without anyone knowing the why. This thing could have taken out like fucking Osama before we even knew what happened.
all of this, they still can't find who asked. What they can, however, find is their next meal. The mantis shrimp subsists on a diet of fish, worms, squidward, and, most importantly, Mr. Krabs. Now, crabs famously exist inside of a defensive shell. So, how does
So they
this
break through 'em.
polite little gentleman
They
break into the
punch
shell?
them through.
Simple. He throws hands.
Yeah. Hadouken!
That's right, weighing in at only 90 grams and 38 centimeters in length, the mantis shrimp has a punch that produces 15,000 newtons of force.
I watched a video with someone, I think it might have been Coyote or someone. Coyote Pierce, he was doing stuff like that. It might not be, it might be a different channel, but they were like testing venomous things and other like insane animals and shit. They pulled out one of these things, let it punch one of them, and it actually left a bruise on the human. Like a 30 centimeter, not 30 centimeter, a tiny little like fucking crustacean like this literally was able to injure and leave a physical wound on a person with how powerful their
That is
thing is, their punch is.
176 newtons per gram. So if a human was capable of that same kind of force, a right hook from someone who weighs 80 kilo
would send the skyscraper crumbling down.
be
probably.
like getting hit in the face
Yeah.
with 6 sticks of dynamite.
Bam!
To produce that force,
Explosion.
its claw needs to be moving
that shit
at
go-
83 kilometers an hour.
Oh, I guess not.
Which is so fast, it creates a vacuum in the water
So I thought it created a sonic boom. But yeah,
called
yeah.
a cavitation bubble.
Oh, did we learn? Was it? There was another one with a shrimp that I watched. That's one of the more recent ones, I think. It was a shrimp that can like shoot a cavitation. bubble like this that's like hotter than the surface of the sun at fucking like its prey, and then that's how like it stunned or killed them, and then we'll just eat them.
Which then immediately collapses at such a speed it creates a miniature explosion that
it goes boom.
flashbangs the target and reaches a temperature hotter than the surface
Oh, so it's still
of
okay.
the
It's
sun.
still okay. It's still hotter.
Mr. Krabs is getting fucking disintegrated.
Money, money, money.
Money, dead.
This shrimp can cause
money, death. But anyways, that was fun. Definitely check out more Pars. He's got a lot of fun content. He makes fun videos about, well, I guess not just Australian animals, but various different animals. Oh my god, especially ones that have grenades, that throw grenades, well, throw hands like they're grenades. But anyways, that's going to be it for me. Hey, what is up? You are an absolute legend if you made it this far in the video. I really appreciate it, and if you could just do me one more quick favor, hit that like and subscribe button down below. It really helps me out. I stream on Twitch Wednesdays to Saturdays, starting around 12 p.m. EST. And yeah, there's plenty of crazy unhinged madness that goes on over there too. So I hope to see you there, and I'll catch you in the next video.